Oh. Is YouTube working? I think YouTube is working. One more thing I need to type up real quick. Actually, that's an interesting question. Actually, now I thought about it. Wait. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, hi. Back to Sunless Sea. I had such a fun time with it last time that I couldn't do it again. I had too much fun with Sunless Sea. Having trouble cash? Try the quest in Metaplight or the Principles of Coral. Honestly, the cash is coming just fine. It's the cargo space that's not coming fine. I already gathered supplies, so, let me check the gusset here in our hold real quick. We do have 20, so we can go back to the Salt Lions. Hopefully that crazy pirate is gone now. Moody's Light. What is this? Stream for ocean? Fucking, maybe? Just... They stream for me in this ocean. The underground ocean. The ocean that's underground. Oh, it's welcoming me, the delicious friend. Wait, why you call me delicious? Okay, so we can go back to the Salt Lions, grab those, and then head back to London. Oh, something awaits me in port. How lovely. What in the hell is that? Some sort of archway? There's some random archway, I guess. Let's throw out the bat and see if there's anything. Mutton Island is some distance to the north, okay. Oh, and we need to go out that way. Stop at Quaker's Haven, I guess. Yeah. We're gonna go out of the home waters soon enough, my guys. I don't have that. Interesting. Drinks at the Cock and Magpie. Explore the shore. Pick up a Wretched Mog. We're not getting the Wretched Mog this playthrough. Top of the town, a midnight ceremony, etc. Okay, let's see here. We're met in Mount Island, bombing bells in the east, which is promised. There are torches bobbing up the hill, whatever's happening for locals only, but you could follow them. 61% chance, let's try it out. You don't know the lift pass like the locals do, and you have to climb more than walk. Your skin is sheened with sweat by the time you reach the top. They start without you. How rude. An elderly fellow wears a feathered headdress, and not much else. Seems to be leading the ceremony. One assistant holds an ear of corn. Where do you find that down here? Another a stone jug, another a clay tablet. The elderly priest is just a small congregation. Catch snatches of it. The drowned man is not a god. Villagers just reply. Came from the north, and to the north he will return. The north is too cold for gods. Too cold for gods, they intone delightedly. Finally, they nod in agreement. The circle turns as one to grab of their number a man or woman with a lamp. They carry him, or possibly her, to the precipice and hurl the flailing body over the edge, down into the oily black waves far below. Their business is done, the locals remove their robes and wander amicably back to town. They all seem quite jolly. Apparently, the night's business went well. They retreat to the Cock and Magpie for a pint. Well, I gained terror, and I got a new tail. Horrifying. Thanks. Let's get a port report. Pirates plying the waves, smugglers at their work, connate ships putting in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiralty. And let's just lose a little bit of terror. That was probably more echoes than we needed to lose, but whatever. Head straight on over. So I found out that the speedruns for this game, specifically for the townhouse goal, are like 25 seconds the quickest. Yeah. The speedruns for Sunless Sea are insane. But each category is like very unique too. Oh, what the hell are you? I think that's a Londonier's ship. But I don't want to risk anything if I can get away with it. Alright, let's go buy some basalt. Great aiming money. Also like the thumbnail of you and just your silly little hat, thank you. I'm trying to make more thumbnails. Lost 5 terror. We have funding in the bazaar. It's a connate ship, I think. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, pretty much a straight shot back to London. Let's hope this works well. Also, like, yeah, we've discussed the silly little hat. The silly little hat. Yes, the silly little hat. We've all seen it. I don't think I've used my recent news up, have I? I'll find out when I go talk to the ship, I suppose, huh? God, our engines are so terrible. I really want to get better engines. Lost news, lost news and lost terror. And a Z story. Very nice. Tea beneath the light. In the beaching glow of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip and chat. Sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. Nice talking to you, blokes. I don't fucking know what British people say. Is blokes still like a thing? Do people still say blokes? Or is that just like a poshism that's super anachronistic and we just hold on to in the United States for no reason? I think if we go down south and back up, we could actually grab enough fragments to get another secret. I don't know, these are just little baby fragments. Department of Menace Eradication. Oh, yep, there you go. There's the Echo Bazaar. Something awaits us at port. I'm guessing it's the fucking dude, that one guy. Oh well, it gave us stuff to go out and explore, so I'm not too upset about it. The storylet only appears in Bad Sea for a little while. Collect messages from the Harbour Master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes his soul. Are there messages for you? Oh boy. Something has changed in the knees. The healer Change you. Someone wants to sign on. Blind Bruiser attends to business. A free evening? The Rose Market is here. Oh my. What I got here? Rose evening is, if you don't mind me saying so, and given it's my impression you are obliging, sir. I imagine you will not mind at all. Since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the area, the cheery man will of course cover the expenses and trifling convenience. I don't know if I have the cargo space right now. I think I do. I probably do. I probably don't have the vinegar. I have 27 iron, and I don't have a good weapon. Our entire build is built around leaving and not being seen. Dearest was a good bloke with a recent memory. Alright, sure. What do I need? Oh, Creative Souls. Lovely. Northeast of London. Okay, well, we'll go deal with that. And we still kind of a little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston. They will see. We get to hear about it. And then you come back, we'll cover the expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt with a French birth, but not by inclination, used to say. French by birth, not by inclination, aka she just stole people to his French. I do need a surgeon. 30 echoes! That's dead cheap. Your tongues could well employ you, Wesley. Yes, she could. Please, come along, Claudrier. She comes with a bag full of knives and her own personal sharpening stone. Don't touch these. Don't let anyone else touch them. Alright, fair enough. A fortune teller under many scars. So if I give her an extraordinary implication, something will happen. I've never done that before. Let's try it out. Sure. Shoshana holds a mirror over her pot of tea. Steam fogs the glass, as is market tradition. You write your information into the condensation of the finger. When you have finished, there is a rustling beneath her scarves. A wrinkled hand emerges from the silk. Places a fat envelope next to teapot for the knowledge in your silence. Well, that's it. That's good money. That's good money right there. Let's sign that off. We lose our terror. We deliver the Sphinx Stone. We are much more rich. We are going to need to repair a little bit, so that's going to be a whole thing, huh? I mean, we're not that bad off, actually. We're not that worried. He doesn't want any vital intelligence from us right now. We need to get more favor. So, let's give him support reports. Here's some Conjur's Keep stuff. Thingy with the fuel. Here's the basalt lines. The heirs of Mud Island. Or something like that. Been trying the original rubbery lamps, haven't we? This is where I go into fuel. Demos Gate. Or Demos Island. Demos this gate? I don't know. I don't think at least I have. Maybe I have. Either way. Actually, 9 fuel, 7 supplies. We've cleared out a shitload of our hulls. That's good. Updates on the drawing tablet. It's in Germany. Woo! The Germans are here. Well, not the Germans. The German tablet will soon be here. Oh, we have to go up to vendor play anyway, actually, huh? There's something I think you have to do going up there, too, but I don't remember completely. Do we have a forward? Yeah, we have no forward and no aft. We just have the bridge, the auxiliary, the engines, and the deck. Unstamped Grape of Brilliant Souls, a crate of exceptional human souls that has never known the tender touch of the Imperial Customs stamps. Consequently, it cannot be sold in the open market, and you'd better not be caught with it. Yeah. That's really nice, actually, for our build. This suppressor. I'm kind of tempted to buy that, actually. We can always run away from combat with that. That's also a good weapon. Should be here by Thursday? Nice. Yeah, operating out of Germany makes sense, I think, for Wacom. They tend to stick around like that.
That sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry you hated Tyler.
You can get a Ratisfaber assistant.
Sorry, Tyler.
In combat, Ratisfaber assistant can be deployed for quicker repairs. Oh. So it's basically a deployed, or it's a heal. It's like a healing potion with rats. That's insane. Love that. Okay, Camus Yards, I'm gonna try to get to 2k echoes. Actually, we're going up to Mount Palmer. Mount Palmer is so dangerous, I feel like. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's buy it. Let's buy it. Wait. Oh my god, it's aft. I'm an idiot. Aft, not auxiliary. I thought it was auxiliary. Well, I just wasted a bunch of money. That's fine. That's fine. What's I need to pop over to run errands? Yeah. Good luck. Hope you get your ID. Hope the errands go well beyond that. Stay safe. Enjoy yourself. Do your best on it. I don't want to give up my stories is the thing. I need 100 stories if I remember correctly.
But I'm gonna do it. I want to see the octopus.
Perusal says talks. There's nothing here trying to show yourself. I mean, yeah, let's reduce our terror. Fuck it. It's 10 echoes. We're fortunate. We've lost some terror. We have recent news. Pretty good. Good night out. I think Song of the Zee is like a whole thing. The spring trophy cabinet, ironclad oil. So we're gonna have to buy the townhouse or the mansion to do that. Okay. Do I have a restful? I do have a restful night. Okay, so I don't think we need that. Alright. Let's head out, I guess. I think 7 supplies should be more than enough. Actually, one sec. I want to check something, actually. There's one more thing I want to check. Is there anything I can buy from London that people will pay good money for elsewhere? Specifically, I would hope I can get some that are up, like, by Mount Palmer. Or Vanderbilt, whatever. Or it's Vanderbilt? Sunless Sea. I need to just double check this real quick. Because there's definitely, like, they will buy certain things. Um. Yeah, I can't find anything. Oh well, I thought I had written some notes, but I didn't. And I don't think there's anything in here that I'm really looking for. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, fucking, wait. There is one thing I can do. Put my freaking surgeon on. There you go. Better hearts and better iron. The iron is really the big thing here. Ah, the beautiful music of fallen London is right there, and then we're going off to Sunless Sea. I do wonder what this is. I wonder if I can go there with Sunless Zee, like the submarine. If I can go down there into the Untersee, if there's people living there. Jesus Christ, what is she doing upstairs? My wife is roughing and tumbling around upstairs or something. You know, actually, that's a good question. What is over here? Hmm? Oh, buddy, you are not gonna be long for this world, huh? You need to go after me. Try me. Thank you. Give me stuff. Fuel. Not worth it. Oh well. We're a little hungry for blood, just a little bit. The prick finger wastes the Davies Bay. Blue lightning crawls usually up the funnel. St. Erasmus dancing. The car goes up. Northeast, so it's somewhere in like here, I guess. So I don't think we can go back to London until we finish that mission. It's kind of the idea. Vanderbite, Vanderbite. Let's go inside a Vanderbite. Another tomb colonist takes an obvious interest in crew, specifically the color air. Let's get our port report first. Can I learn a bit about the restaurant? At the twisty tip of an all-other little side street, welcoming yellow light goes from a lettered window restaurant. Simmons Venance of Jonah. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A grey moustache books impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in! Banded poisoneer. Vanderblight seeks passage with the sea captain, sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. The food here is exceptional. Enough for your poisoner or boredom. Definitely not boredom. It's usually a more effective way of reducing terror than purchase a dusty glass of wine. And will also reduce hunger. Offer a strange catch. Recruit him for 300 echoes. I mean, I'll take him on. Sure, we got the money for it. Ah, my captain, the things we will catch, that we will consume, that we will experience. We will discover the seventh sensation, you and I. The taste that one tastes with the heart. You there, sailor, careful with the brazen alembic. It's worth more than your wretched soul. I love that. Alright, let's get this guy in. Hearts and Pages. Okay, Pages is great. He has an ambition for fish. A great ambition. Let's talk to her real quick. Invite her to dine with us. If we have a certain amount of hearts, we can... Or if we have secrets, we can increase our hearts with her. We can also proposition her. If you want to be very queer about it. You can increase hearts here, too. Oh, no, my captain. You shall dine with me. You need a strange catch and mutter salt first, though. Well, let's see what happens here. Am I know the catch shenanigans have we won the game? Free expensive soup. Yeah. Free soup after 300 in a weird way. We have not won the game, unfortunately, but we're doing something interesting. Familiar with the Caudry Air's father, quality is now won. The tomb colonist draws you a little way from the Caudry Air. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operation's never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patience, getting enough to eat, and so forth. Exchange for the simplest news. He explains himself. I'm her father, he says. Ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. Well, intriguing indeed. Buy one supply. I think our recent news is very useful off to the north. Specifically to the northeast, which is where we're going to have to go. We've discovered Cancibus. Let's hope and pray we get something good around here. No islands. Okay. We're going to be throwing out that Z back quite a lot. Quite a lot. Actually have pretty good hearts due to all the people we got here. Same thing with Pages. It's really our mirrors that's the bad one. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hymns of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. I think these are the Shepherd Islands, huh? Flitterstone Isle. Why is he just standing there menacingly? Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're dodging! We're dodging the Jilly Fluer. Oh god, yeah! It got us one hit in. Alright, it got one hit on us. Not the worst, not the best. Let's get the Z story. Those little guys are surprisingly easy to deal with. Wolf's Rift. Wolf, a wolf, a wolf. Give me some awu, please. And picnic. A whole bunch of other stuff. Let's compile a port report. Do I have a first officer? I don't. 50 echoes, that's pretty easy. Sigil ridden navigator, let me guide your ship. I know all to see. How will be pleased. The headaches only stop when I'm working. Sure, bud. Come on. Thank you. The nonsense here is a distraction for a while, but only the Z can help me now. Oh my god, the air, it's clear already. Let me chart a course for you. Oh, my head. Let's get the port report. In the bleak light of false stars, surface rolling port spot, up with a roar of steam and flash of fire. 3 windows swim in tentacles. Let me saw His Highness. There's rather a lot of this material. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you there are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that found the islands. Greybeard sitting in the village square, not solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tails. Ask us anything. We have 10 terror. I think we'll survive. Standing Zones, Tale of 3 Graves, Thornocraft. Let's ask the Tale of 3 Graves. Up from the seabed, you know the drownings? The sailors that won't rest? Well, they rest here. I've seen them come up out of the water all white and dripping and dig themselves into the ground. They take turns. I think they miss the feel of the earth. Interesting. A Z story and a Tale of Terror. That was a great thing. Yeah. Just, let's leave that. Oh, let's keep heading a little ways away. Well, I can go for that way, sure. Station 3. My guy, I think I know where your head, or I think it's squished. I think it's been sigiled. Yeah, no, he's got a very, very squat head, doesn't he? I don't know, it's not about the same ship as the gunner, so not too bad. I think it's mostly the horrifying sigil. Definitely a normal tattoo, I promise. Oh, fuck, our fuel. Ooh. Station 3, do you sell fuel by any chance? No shops. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill, there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire, but the lamps are low where they burn at all. Your ship is the only one in the harbor. Try the gate. The only way past the wall is an imposing but sturdy-looking gate of triple-barred silvery metal. Send reads deliveries. Okay. Metal, steel, hard, icy cold to the touch. The temperatures don't grow bars fail. Prophecy carrying ships gone to prayer, but no. Oh, let's survey. Church or something else? Stand at the high point of your ship and look to shore. There's a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. Interesting. They just gonna tell me Station 3 is there again. No, okay, cool. Corsair's Forest. Okay. Who needs fuel? Post report. Station 3 lights on, nobody home. Honestly, that seems about right for what's been happening. What the fuck? Oh, that, yeah. Yay! We got stuff, hopefully. Please, some fuel. Okay, we got Prapla then. Okay, fair. Let's head northeast, and we're going south. I don't think we can handle those Corsairs. I don't know if we're getting back to London like this. I think we're gonna run out of fuel. Maybe get to the Salt Lions? Maybe the Salt Lions has some fuel. I've never checked, but maybe they do. The outfield of your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere in the water. Or somewhere you really don't want to live. This will do pretty soon as you have fuel of your position. Don't worry about it. We will see what we can manage. Let's see if we can get there first. We can manage, we can manage. Oh god. I guess we can turn the lights off to conserve fuel, huh? Totally forgot about that. That's a thing. We might be able to make it... we might be able to make it to the light ship and buy fuel there. It'll be expensive, but we won't be back in London. And we have enough money I think we can manage. No shops. Report. You lost some terror, at least. We can't go back to London is the thing until we've delivered these damn souls. Okay. Literally, in this case, damned souls. Okay. I think we can make it if we just had straight shot. I think we can make it to the light ship. If we can make it to the light ship, you should be able to buy enough fuel to make it over places. We also have like no supplies though, so yeah, we're gonna just have to go back to London. I think, you know. will eat any sort of issues that crop up, I guess. We'll see. Oh my god. Ah! See the percentage tick down? Okay, we're definitely gonna make it. We're definitely gonna make it. Here, get that. Alright, we got some fuel. Alright, we're just gonna go to London. Fuck them kids. I didn't realize how badly we're off. We should have just bought the sink stone. That would have gotten us a good amount of money, but, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? An offer of assistance. No. I'm just going to ignore you. I can make it back to London. That's not that big an issue. Okay, he didn't come after me. Good, good. Let's do 8-8 and see how fast we go through each. Let's go to the shops. Where's the thing of parabola linen I can sell? 60. I think 60 almost gets us back with stuff. We need to sell stuff to manage to make way though. Let's go to the scholar. We got the Z story. Let's go sell that. It sucks, but something. Alright. Now, we can go to the Admiral. A tough challenge for Shepherd Isles. Fuck it. Good heavens. Yeah, we succeeded the roll. We only have 40% chance. That was awesome. Yeah, at least the Kurdish demand pay. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Here's your payment. This is quite extraordinary. Us rushes upstairs immediately. One moment. Oh, I got some echoes. Nice. Veils quality. Gain a favor. You have a newish compliment. Survey the Isles. Here, take these. Excuse me, just call a colleague on for Station 3. This is my colleague, Mr. Villian, the Mystery of Public Decency. Mr. Villian, this is a good captain's report here. If you would care to. Yes, the fire is already lit. Let us. Here we go. Now only ashes remain. It might have caused such a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your discretion. Here's your payment. You need not trouble yourself further in this affair. Oh, so you just gave us 100 echoes and just burned it. Oh, okay. Oh, the 100 echoes is nice. Damn. Okay, that was a good place to go to, I guess. All right, we need to get up here though. Is the problem, and that's a lot of stuff. Northeast. Let's read the paper real quick. We get more supplies for reading the paper. We gotta go off to northeast again. Let's go. We're really gonna be working on getting money here, which makes sense. What we really need is a new ship to up our hold. So we can get a hold on a new ship, and then like 300-400, like, or not 300-400. We need like Okay, if we get a better hold and get like 1,000 echoes in the bank, what we could do is we could run over to what am I thinking? We could run away from London, the big empty hold, and just some supplies, 1,000 echoes, get like 3 shipments of the Sphinx basalt, bring it back, and do that like 4 or 5 times. And I think from there we'd have enough echoes to do whatever we need. But we need a bigger hull, because otherwise it could take us like 12, and that's going to progress the game state too much. Yeah, I mean, we have like the best Salt Lion runs here, because it's literally just a straight line. So, Phoebe's a storyteller. Phoebe has a story to tell. 2 lovers part by water and a raven carrying messages of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table as she speaks, as if to songs she can only hear. The effect is hypnotic. Your attention drifts. Out through the skylight of the dining room, the false stars glittering in the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The Antarzee shimmers below, islands lie of mineral specimens on black velvet. Ships bob like wood chips between the islands. Vast spine things pulse in the depths. There's a scent like the scent before a storm. The storm came, says Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there, you'll finish the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits. Lost her hunger, lost her terror, gained supplies, a memory of distant shores. At the university and the tomb colonies, they'll play well for stories of far lands. And I have storm extension. Yeah, so, okay, my theory that each of the sisters equals one of the gods is true, it seems like. Report. Let's bring up some news. Knock and wait. You asked Self-Ride Maid to carry a few hints of your niece sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured. You're invited to lunch. Oh, I can lunch in again? Oh shit, it resets it. That's fucking awesome. Okay. She's gonna give me slightly more terror, but she'll also give me supplies. Sometimes your iron can go up with her. We have Salt's attention. Another tail. Okay, cool. I don't think we need to worry about this, but yeah, there's that little thing right there. I don't think that's the mountain, though. Let's head just straight north from here. Salt line runs. We're prepping for more salt line runs. That's the only thing we have left. A chief engineer. We don't have an engineer. That's the only thing we have left that's empty. Ah, shit. Well, you can definitely take care of the bats. Come on, I just need a second shot. I just need a second shot. Okay. Reduce terror. The mere touch leaves you shuddering up, I suppose the corpses. Or gather them up. Alright, let's go! More supplies! Our hull is dying. But we're making it. Well, we'll just have to pay when we get back to London. Last time I played this game, I took the fun risks of hitting the funny overclock your engine button too much. Oh no. That's kind of also, though, why I want that little aft thing, because you can just overclock your engine as much as you want with that upgrade, and that is, like, the exact vibe. Oh my god, I just overclocked the engine on accident. Because you said that. Well, I guess we have the fuel for it, eh? See if we can keep going north. Dethuli's Rage. Oh, that's like an actual... We should not go there place, huh? There's an actual vortex. The vortex. Wait, speaking of the vortex, what is this? This is the City of Clay. Stotter's Haven. Alright, alright. We can go slightly north of here, there's another place. So we can get support reports from here. Sure looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh no, this is Frostbound. Okay, never mind. Towers and ramps and galleries of stairs of ice, raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. What is this? Engage an officer, the tireless mechanic. Well, we need an engineer. Increases veils and fuel efficiency. Oh my god, fuel efficiency, please. The tireless mechanic kind of frostbound. He smiles at you with spectacles, teeth chattering. Brr, so glad to see a ship at last, ready for offer my services. I'm an engineer, finest ever hired, treating them just like my own children. Not that I have children, too busy, unusually busy. Yes, please. Oh my god, please. I need a mechanic, please. Even if it's 5%, I'll take it. And it's more veils. More veils is awesome. We love veils. Create a port report. Not all our Irumi are Wythern is an odd researcher, an occasional deranged ice sculptor. Now and then a very cold, very sad rubbery man. For the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rival reigns. The rubbery man, the squid people, not actually made of rubber, from what I understand. From what I understand. Not from what I undertale. What the fuck did I say? From what I undertale. Talk tea or ask them about the castle. Some of them were in the rooms of the Irumi. Red real fishers, some look like white thorn folk, but even more ragged. But they do seem a little more practical than either of these people. So let's have some tea. Gain supplies and fuel. Oh my god, and lost terror. That's awesome. Keeping the steps of the game of truths, a helpful real fisher explains as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year, the peoples of Ariman Wither meet here for... She pauses. Contests, she finished vaguely. Difference between a question and a riddle. One day, someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours while the tea is supplemented with Irumi liqueurs, pale withern beer, and something the riddle fisher describes plainly as snake cake. You have few fuel and supplies before you leave. We leave enough to spare, the riddle fisher grins. From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes up here. We always feel bad for them. We got some accomplishments. So, and I go to Mount Palmerston. And Ruby Riding, that's it. Kumayan Canal is the other thing we need to go to. Alright, well, let's head up a little bit. Bright is some distance to the east. Okay. Well, we have discovered Frostbound, so that's good. Oh, also, if you're ever playing this game and you wonder if you're going to crash into something, look at the edges of stuff. If it has this little white edge, that means it's a coastline. If it doesn't, you're not actually going to hit anything. It's actually just a big, like, bridge, as you can see here. Just piece of advice that I do remember from playing this game. How far do I undertale? Apparently pretty far. Oh shit. Don't see me, living iceberg. You don't see me. Oh god, it sees me. No, 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 no. I don't exist. This is why fails is really good. Alright, we discovered Bright. Alright, good, good. Let's head east. Alright, we're gonna keep on heading down. It's that one Pokemon. Have a look. Yeah, what the... No, thank you. What the fuck is that thing? What is that thing? Faustic Corsair? Palmerston's Reach is nearby. Okay, we got the thing. Okay, please, dear God. Something underwater to the east. Okay, cool. But where's the Reach? Is it further north? Oh, Mount Palmerston! Oh, thank God. Poor Palmerston, we found it! We found it, everyone! Yeah, still for the Sunless Sea, you know how it goes. Mount Palmerston. Let's deliver this. Deliver your smuggled souls. A hooded figure with lantern waits at the far end of the quay. And give a hooded shape a sign of recognition. It hisses at the reply you expected. You hand over the crate. You receive a chitty marked with thief sign. Oh my. You can explore the island. Let's chat. I don't need to do that, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna do that bit. Daily bread. 22 is worthwhile. I just wanna pop us up a little bit on supplies. I can buy a Zoop here. As well as Devil Bone dice. What's the price in London for those, actually? I'm intrigued here. I can buy them for 19 and sell them for 20. Wow, that's really bad. Apparently if I go to the House of Harms in Expilsius, I can exchange them for elementable relics, which is really good. That'll be nice. And in Free Market, I can get a shitload of echoes for them. Okay, but what about Zoop? What about the Zoop? You can buy it for 70. You have to go to the House of Milks, whatever the fuck that is, and that's how you sell it for a profit. Otherwise, it's just the same price. Do you also see the news that Jeremy Crawford joined the fucking Critical Role TTRPG company with Darrington Press? I did not. That's interesting. Huh. Man, I guess it's not super surprising to me that Jeremy Crawford did that, considering he's like, I mean, let's be honest. Critical Role is the reason at this point that Dungeons and Dragons is at the way it is. Like, Critical Role and the House of Milks. No, the House of Milks. No, those might be the same thing, actually. Let's be honest. But, no, yeah. Jeremy Crawford being, like, it doesn't surprise me that he could be involved with that. Because, like, all of D&D is very reliant on Critical Role and all the stuff that they're doing at this point. It's basic. The fandoms are pretty much intertwined at this point, right? Let me just double check here. I want to see here. What do you use this ambiguous EOS for? Yeah, if you go to Chapel of Lights, you can do that. Something cool with that, okay. If I got a rose gate in pursuit of 3 flavors, you can use it for robust flavor. You can sell one of these at the university. Might say you either 1 or 70 echoes, 50% chance of each. I mean, I'll buy one for fun. Sure, we'll buy one for fun. Explore the island. Let's get the port report. There was a revolution in hell and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. Shrug and a curse. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, we'd stay down here. If hell is fighting itself, that's good for us all, isn't it? Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not, but you never know. They might sell tickets. Sure! I'll go. Above the bay, look down. You can see Port Palmerston like a toy and the runs like gravel. You've come far, but a volcano's cone still rears above you. Rest a little before you go the last half mile. An occurrence, your objective, encounters with the wistful devilish quality is now won. You found a little cottage vacant to the Brimstone Convention. Ah, Jesus. Hi, lady. Her eyes are enchanting, we'll say. The road to the crater ends with a brass gate and a crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle, an equally charming devils in a tea gown, leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I'm the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but I can offer a cup of Amarilla tea. Tea with the devil's Amarilla. That's not one of those poisonous ones, is it? You're pretty sure it's not. Sure. Why not? Terror to tea gown? I got me more fragments, that's important. No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate, but for just now, she's a courteous, soft-spoken woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks about your voyages. She is desperate for news of London. Of its mists, its nights, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some secrets underneath. Come and see me again, she says. Next time you're here, she shrugs gracefully. Bring me a present, if you like. Intriguing. What are devils like? Souls? Probably, right? Well, if I had 5 prevalent, I could get this lady. As a first officer, she seems good, but not my thing right now. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, there's some sort of port down here. Probably an undersea sort of thing. Let's go around the mountain to get more stuff, and then head pretty much straight back to London, I think. We might stop by Vanderbilt on the way. Yeah, I mean, free tea. Listen, I don't know enough about the UK, but I could say, I think it's pretty solid that anyone in London, fallen or not, is not going to turn down a cup of free tea. Come on, especially something with a fancy name like Amarilla. Oh, what's this? Oh, these are probably icebergs, huh? Yeah, those are definitely icebergs. Let's not touch that. Alright, we're gonna go down this way. Yeah, I can pretty much stick to the lights right here. Huh. Oh, something awaits me in port. Yeah. Whiskey just looked at the screen and screamed. I think she was saying hi to you. Hi, Whiskey. It's nice to say hi from you. Thank you for the hi. Oh, so if your hull's really bad, you can not repair it, but if it isn't, you can? Interesting. Keep going down. Yep, we're just gonna head pretty much straight down. No new islands. ones within range, huh? Back to Shepherd's Wash. We can go to the Shepherd Isles. I don't think we have a port report from here, so let's try it out. Port report. We've gotten Tales of the Three Graves. I'm gonna try picnicking. That's here. Tales of Thornwell Croft. What is that out to the north? One that isn't bridged. That old devil called Light. We did have our bridge, but the ships of lights came through here once. Holes of shining brass, lamps like stars, all those damned on deck at once. Couldn't tell if they were laughing or screaming. Plowed through the bridge and kept on going. Everyone who tries to rebuild it bursts into flames, so we don't try to rebuild it anymore. Got a story. Let's head back. Stop by Abbey Rock on the way too for another port report. Get more fuel, get more stuff. Should be helpful. At that point, I don't know what to do. If we're doing okay on money at that point, we could probably do a run for the Sphinx. If not, we could do I don't know, something. Pile of port report. Here's some more recent news. Nothing far away. A group belt boils just because you sneeze. So they don't want any more recent news. Okay, cool. Like, don't have recent news? Is that what it is? I don't know. We'll see. We could go back up to Vanderbilt, couldn't we? Because I think we... I don't know about that. Is there a horn button? Did I use a horn? I don't know, a little jelly thing is coming after me though. There was a thing I thought that it specifically said Vanderbilt would want. I don't know. I can't find it right now. Oh well. We'll go to Vanderbilt later. Imagine doing something. I couldn't. I couldn't do things. What are you talking about? I don't do stuff. Hope everyone's having a good day, or at least treating themselves well, if the day isn't well to them. Should not keep checking the map like this, but you know, old Dower's die hard, etc. Okay, we already stopped by hunters, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Far off, very far off, someone screams. I hope it's not the girls. I don't think this ship is hostile, so... Yep, it just disappeared again. This is the second time I saw it. Is that specifically a ship that's meant to be like a ghost or a hallucination or something? Because, seriously. I have 27 terror or something, that's it. I don't know. The hope is to go south this next time, though. Specifically, I'm going to try to fix up that ruby thing or whatever it's called. I want to try to get that story done. Oh, we have none of this stuff. Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today, they've selected you for an inspection. Don't cheat them. I mean, go right ahead. Vexed and frustrated, they roam your decks like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites last they leave. Yeah, just let them go through stuff. The story will only appear in your sea for a little while. Well, what do you got? Someone wants to sign on? Something has changed underneath. Bruiser's there. And the Rose Market's around. I don't have a long box. I don't have a specimen. The Merchant Venturer. I need a reliable agent, valiant and inventive one. Here are my requirements. Speaking further, an opportunity for profit is very specific needs, but it'll pay much better than market rates. You don't ask how you came by these things. Interesting. Oh, if he has 2 requests, you can fill either one. Bolts of spider silk, romantic literature. Approved or not. So if we go to the Canuck to the east, we could buy some of the approved stuff. 1,000 echoes for 7. Something romantic and smuggled. Something silky. I'll offer you a better price to get the wool stock much better. 1,500 echoes for the life. Find silver. Savior's Rocks. Far to the east from the continent. So if I go far east, he'll give me stuff, I guess. Ooh, okay. You're a real sailor now, after all. You go to one of those tobacco and pry places by the docks, but the prices at Cothermore's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what will you choose? Yeah, just an echo. These will lower it by 25 points for all of them. So I can increase my mirrors by 2, getting the unflinching eye. I can increase my veils by 2, or I can increase my iron by 2. Let's increase the iron. The gold needle pricks, the clather hums. The design is complete. Scales, mapping your fingers like a gauntlet. Wear it proudly. Nice. An occurrence. Your memoirs, your own sweet skin qualities, now the dauntless hand. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of like, I'm good, dude. I don't want to do more crime. Yeah. I know not think my rich will feel the need to pursue this matter for another time, as long as you keep your mouth tight. Snapshot. Good night. Yeah, go ahead. Bye. You've already gotten me enough bullshit. Alright. And then Buddha is, some of these things are really cool, some just look that way. Ah, son of a bitch! I gambled and I lost. This is a product of nature and artifice. Interesting unless I very shelf for it. But you can bring something more to not evolve the next time. Oh well. We're good in crew. What's this recruits? Engage an officer. I could try any of these people. A magician, perhaps not. I don't really feel like that's necessary. Port reports. Hunter's Keep, Mount Palmerston. The Brimstone Convention, they troubled me, Captain. Let's try it. No, I failed. Okay, whatever. Candidly, I'm not sure you saw fit to trouble this. Something else. However. Abbey Rock. There we go. And Frostbound. Is it as beautiful as they say? I doubt it. Poets are notorious liars, but liars make bad poets. Paradox, isn't it? Never mind. Your report. 10 favor. Let's repair, please. Just enough, I think. I think we're in good enough shape. We have 300 echoes in the pocket. That's enough to at least refuel and everything. Or, well, resupply, more like. Resupply. Alright. We're kind of losing money right now on our trips, which is kind of the bitch of it. We need to go with Ruby riding to the Kumian Canal. Where is that? Currently hydrating and spending time with the cats. I think I'm doing okay. Nice. That is good. That isn't okay. Let's see where the Kumian Canal is. He told me earlier, but I just forgot because it was yesterday. This is the place where you can buy sunlight. Where is it, though? Like, what part of the map is it? I know it's random, obviously, but there's usually, like, certain areas that it's in. We have to just head straight south. Fuck it. We're going south anyway. Let's just go straight south. Oh, also, I need to check. Do I have a restful night? I do. Let's get our recent news. Townhouse is 1,000 echoes. The townhouse really is like, that's the last. The townhouse is our start, I think, to riding the big thing. Wait, oh, I almost. Sorry. I need to buy some supplies. Fuck, I'll also buy a couple of fuel. Why not? Let's get moving. Yeah, we've not really gone straight south for quite a while. Let's see what we can do with it. Gosh, I love the music in this game. This music is so lovely. Alright, let's stop by Mutton Island. We'll grab a port report from there, so that'll help us out when it comes to quite a few things in the future. Seabats cry out. They are nothing like birds, I imagine. I have, like, no terror anymore. Let's see here. Let's let's try this hilltop one. We haven't done this yet. Toasting the wind, you stand on a cliff top looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimneys of the cock and magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins into a pencil smudge and then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must be the caves around the islands channeling the air, at least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take a nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is southerly. Chat with the fisherman. Yeah, we could get drinks, but I don't think that's necessary. Now terror, unafraid in our lane, flourishing. Exactly. We're flourishing in our lane. We haven't done anything weird. Nothing at all. Little ships throwing waters here, the crew goes wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea. We draw near the Cumian Canal, the way to the surface. Oh my. Let's see what's around here. There's gotta be something interesting. I think the canal is near here. Yep, there's the canal. This is the Cumian Canal. Okay, so don't turn your light off and fog at all, no matter how close you are to stuff. Something's moving down there at the bottom. I just put it on the actual screen link, you guys could see it, but something's moving down there. I think it's a jelly. Is this the gnomic gallivant Empress of dubious legality? Alright, first let's get a report. Many ships pass this way, perhaps we pick up something they missed. Gates open and shut, the locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Odyssey, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Any good surface compass? Oh, a move in the great game. Hey. A sorry end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from their pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, date, times, code names. Spies work? Let's assume the gnomic gallivant, an enterprise of dubious legality, a riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of it beforehand. Knowing the enemy. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder up to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder into the porthole of what the gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. And a Port Cecil. Intriguing. You can go to the surface. Let's we keep going south. What's the place you wanted to have to again? Port Cecil. Where the fuck is Port Cecil? Somewhere in the Principles of the Coral Sea. Like, coral is where? What's our next question? Oh, yeah, the Principality. I think that Bonnie Reeves kind of had some stuff with it, so I guess we'll just, like, kind of do a circle. I think we have enough for that kind of a circle. Let's try to... Alright, wait. Ooh, baby. Well, when we turn... Yep, and because we turned, we're good. Come on. Hey! Mazel tov! Scoop it up. We gain a supplies. Barrel of former jellyfish. You'll wait and hold like a cup of dissolved moon. One day you will eat it, or perhaps it will eat you. It's probably not worth it, but I don't care. Distant bells. Port Cecil. Iron Republic, so we can go to hell. Literally, we could go to hell. Fizzling vapors out from the sea, time slips sideways. The coil of rope has stung a stoker, and his fellows beat it to death. We're under the hand of the Iron Republic. It's Adam's doom. God, I love the music of the Iron Republic. It's so... it's such a... It's so jaunty. You know? It's so jaunty. Factions roar like false lions. I need 70 languages? Oh my god. The pilot port report. It'll be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight. The ink freezes whenever you look other way from the inkwell. The sensations of the Republic are overwhelming. There's a desire for years. That hatred for... this is a desire for years. That is a hatred for fountains. There is an emotion that can only be expressed mathematically. Now you're left with the nostalgia for the hatching of the egg. Write it down. Write it all down. Perhaps you'll be rid of it. Egg hatching? Oh, I gained a heart. Nice. Get a tale of terror, memory of distant shores. The parliament of flies is open for business. The irrepressible cannoneer. Ooh, be better than my long shanks gunner, I guess, huh? She just wants to go to the Khanate, that's right. What do you want? I am to dine with you. Increase my veils. doing over here? It's made home is shelf in your cupboard. It built a nest of loose journal pages. The engineer's scarf, and possibly a pilfer map. Chase your limited from the engine room. Gust of laughter summer from the your crew might be happy with your not working. The engine room is an uproar. The crew to and fro, chasing your warbly Bloomington under tables and behind machines. Dives into a complicated knot of pipework. An engineer reaches to grab it and... Scully versus Steam catches their arm. Sorry, Captain, they say, clenching their jaw. Didn't hear you come in, fixing a pipe. Bloomington emerges from a vent near the floor and sidles out. He'll deal with it later. Let's try these flies. Market of Hungers. Spires and sigils. This is a parody of a bazaar. Today, flies fills arcades. Buzz buzz. Gained a terror and I got a fragment. Visit the shops tab. If I had a class of flute core, you get judgments A. Good. We can get cheap fuel. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. Searing enigmas. Get a dread sunrise. A romantic literature can be sold here. That's good. Telic. How much do they cost? 20 echoes? There's Zealous sometime ashore. Probably this one increase here. Probably something else horrible happened. How about we just get this gunner real quick? Welcome aboard. Oh, this is interesting. For improvement. There is room for improvement. Wait, let me take notes. Paper. Iron. More iron. Lovely. Alright, let's head straight out of here and back up and north. I don't know who that is. It's probably a con. If it's not a con, it's definitely demons. Or devils, I guess. Devils is what they're called in Fallen London. You know, that's the thing. They've never said demons from what I can remember. It's always devils. They're very particular about that. Unfinished revolutionaries. Okay, so they are like devils, because there's a revolution in hell. Lost me, did you? What is that? Look at this little guy. Wreck of the Miko. So if I get the undersea stuff, I could probably go in there and mess around with it. It trembles a breath of change. This is, oh, or something awaits us in ports glitched for a second. Wait. It's glitched. You guys can't see it, but it's completely ruined, dude. Let me move myself slightly. See, it's like it's all stuck. Very weird. I guess actually it would be better if I was like here, huh? Oh. Oh, you've made a very, very large error, my friend. Oh, we can two-shot them now. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, buddy. Give me a stuff. 4 supplies! Woohoo! Why, thank you. Let's grab a port report while we're here for some fuel when we're done. Hopefully our little shithead doesn't get caught in. Oh. Explore the island. Let's get our port first. Let's explore the island, why not? Oh, Jesus. A shadowy predator. It's a panther. It's the little things. The click of sliding stone where there should be silence, emotion, and shadows. It's a thick stirred in the ink, in the cries of Z-bats. Something is watching you, drawing closer by the hour. You encourage her back to back, waiting in the darkness. Capture it alive. Not gonna happen. We watch and end it. Let's just fucking run home. We're fortunate. We gain terror and a tale of terror. Lovely. Let's try to gather some supplies. No, we've just gained terror instead. Try it again. Yay! I'm really just harassing my poor crew at this point, aren't I? Just filling them with the biggest sense of dread. That's fine. They'll be fine. It doesn't matter if they're scared. Being scared just means more stories to tell, right? Oh, hello there. I don't want to deal with you. You're a little bit crusty, little crab. It's a really big crab, too. Jesus, he's even bigger than the little yellow guy I saw. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough to buy... Oh, H's horn. Okay. You just can't spam it. I mean, we can stop by the sea lions. Why not, right? We're not going to be able to buy stuff, but that's fine. We might be able to find something up at the salt lions still. And there might be something here. What sort of beetle has evaded your morsel ship's biscuit? Wiggles its tongue impertinently. There is indeed something to the east underwater. Terror is a supply, one that you want much of. Yes, of course. In a way, you're not wrong, honestly. Let's compile that part report real quick, and then we can get another extraordinary implication. And that's a lot of money. They give good money for implications here. We've already done that one, by the way. For people that are wondering, that's why I didn't read it. We already did that one. So how's our discovery so far? There's something there. I think that was an underwater one. There is something around here that we didn't grab, so I might be willing to go back there. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Do I still have recent news, actually? Wait, let me... I do indeed. Let's stop by the lightship and give it some news. It'll give me a Z story for it if I remember, and lower our terror a bit. So those are good. Those are good choices there. Thank you for the terror reduction and the Z story. We do need 1,000 echoes to buy the little house, though, because we need to get the house so we can write the story. I don't know what we're gonna need for the story, though, but I think it'll let us see how to craft it, which is kind of important. That's kind of the whole ambition we're working on here. I'm really mostly concerned about our ship, though, I will say. Because, this little dinky buoy of a boat is not going to be able to do much when we get out to the far-flung reaches of this world. Let's go to the Admiral. There's the canal. Well, if you've been there, I suppose you may as well hear about the fee is nominal, though. Not even some fuel. Iron Republic. Excuse me, I need to unlock this. And this, oops, in this. Could you place your report inside? Yes, I imagine someone will read it eventually. There's always someone. Gains of terror, gain of fragment, gain of fuel. No, I didn't expect this to happen. Well, perhaps for the best. Some reports should not be reported. No, don't concern yourself. This is my third best suit. The Admiralty offers a modest allowance for document-related damage. Perhaps it's best if you leave now, though. Good day. It's just, is that insinuating his suit went up in flames? He's just standing there naked in front of me. I think I have more, don't I? Yeah, Salt Lions, it's not much, but it's something. Quicker saving. Thank you. A little bit of fuel. Almost gate. Okay, have 5 and 6. I don't know my favorite, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think there's... Oh yes, the extraordinary implication. Give me those echoes. Yeah! We just need to get Salt's attention and go there, and that's an automatic way to get that, it seems like. The Haunted Doctor for 50. And the Great Magician for 50 as well. That's, what are they an officer of, though? I imagine first officer, huh? We've already got good mirrors and veils, though. The Doctor, I mean, we got the Cadre here, and she's pretty good. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need any of those. My lodgings, read the papers, get a supply. I love that he genuinely did kick out. Yeah. He's just like, how about you leave, actually? it actually, like, pushed me out. I didn't even think of that for a second. Yeah, it did, didn't it? So what do I currently have? Something worth 10. It's that bad. Oh my god. So I have 8 for the damage. The next up, which is torpedo components for that, so we're not doing that. The reproach is a 12-12. I'm not buying any of these. I just want to know what I should kind of like consider. 22-22. Okay, that's good. And a stagger. So the Majesty is what we want. Is the only pure front-mounted pure cannon. Those are torpedoes or fencing weapons. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So that's useful. We don't have a forward though. Same thing. We don't have an aft, but that's good to know. Is there any good deck guns that they're selling? Forward, aft, deck. 500 for this. It's a 15-15. That's really affordable, honestly. I mean, 500 is something to snuff at, don't get me wrong, but still. Yeah. Okay. We definitely got stories and stuff, that's for sure. We've got enough secrets as well. Do you take secrets? I remember somebody takes secrets somewhere around here. I just forget where exactly. Oh, there's this deck open too. 900 though. Passive vision, yeah, I don't really want any of these. We're gonna need more fuel. Actually, I'm pretty much fine with this plus. I'll buy one more. There. 19. There we go. Get more Sphinx Stone. It's a really baby simple run, but it keeps us fed and clothed, so let's do it. Fuck it. A shitty little cannon is better than no cannon. I mean, it is, really. That's the bitch of it, ain't it? We're getting anywhere from 12 to 15 right now with our iron. Which makes me think that it's like 14... Or, sorry, not 14. 4. So, it makes me think that it's probably... Your iron probably adds a base depending on the tens value, is my guess. Because we're doing around 12 to 15 damage at the moment. Oh, y'all think we could thread the needle here? I want to see if I can thread the needle. That was so stupid, but he did it. Alright, let's go to the sisters. Hey, sister! Get our port report. It's done with Lucy. She loses terror for us, which is important. We have way too much terror at the moment. We get some supplies, we get memories of distant shore. We have Stone's attention. If we really wanted to go just straight money, we could get Salt's attention every time we come by here. Run over, go to the Salt Lions, and do that whole thing for the extraordinary implications. That would be fun. That would be fun. Wonder if we could kind of cruise north, maybe? See if we can kind of cruise north of the Lions real quick. Just kind of fill up the map a little bit. Slightly right there, there's Abbey Rock. That's a good ways away, huh? We could go back over to Station 3 and get another port report, I think. So let's do that. Because the Station 3 port report was worth like 100 echoes. I think that one's actually worth our time. And then again, we can kind of clear the blackness from this a little bit, which would be nice. Just so we can like get the depot and everything on here. Not the depot, I read depot when I said it, but like we can get the darkness off. That'll get us a better map, which I think gives us just a better understanding of our possible routes. I mean, oh, so we can't get a port report right now. Let's try this. Failed. Okay. No evidence. You walk the quays looking for any sign that might show that there's some ships of dock. That might show what sort of ship's dock here and what they deliver. We find nothing inclusive. Not even so much as a smear of pitch or a damp footprint. If any ship of yours has been tied up here in recent days, has left no evidence. Okay, well, I thought I'd get a port report, but I guess that's why it's 100. You only get one, huh? Diagonal we go. We've discovered Wilbert's Abyss. Why is Wilbert have an abyss? I must know. We were able to try though. We had a 40% chance. Yeah, Station 3 really did just say no to us. But we had a 40% chance. I feel like that was a worthwhile check. Especially because nothing negative seems to happen. Other than you losing your, like, something awaits at port, which... That seems to just be timed based. Like, you get one of those every X amount of times. You might as well use them if it's available. Yeah, see, like, something awaits you in port. Really quite simple. Yeah, 200 echoes is how much it costs. I don't think there's any regular shops here, right? Nothing available. The Admiral and the Diplomat, among others, will be interested to hear this. The moves in the Great Game. The nations of Europe and beyond compete for influence. Their plots reach even to the Neath. Okay, so we actually could go to the Admiral and give him that. Might as well. I don't really care too much about that. I care about the stories in this line. Basically, money enough to buy some stuff and stories. That's really what we're giving a shit about right now. I do wonder, because we've been running this stuff so much for the Salt Lands, if it's gonna, like, do anything. Because there's, like, a little, hey, you've been doing stuff at the Salt Lands, like, tag you get on your journal. Which does make me wonder. Could reduce our terror again by stopping by there, because we have recent news. You can't move that, which is interesting. You have some news. We lose terror and get a Z story. Very nice. There's so many secrets. I really should figure out what I can do with these secrets right now. I feel like there's gotta be something you can do with secrets, right? Like, they're so useful in Fallen London. Here. Oh, that's a great game move. 30 echoes. It's barely anything. And it's all repeated twice. He doesn't take notes. It's a little beyond me, he tells you. But if a friend in the palace will be interested, very interested. Thank you for your fee. Ah, but it gave us a favor. I guess that's useful. I guess it is legitimately useful because otherwise they're limited to every new port from what I can tell. Seven, 6 will replenish. And then flip the Sphinx Stone, we get 300 profit. You also lose terror. Interesting. We could carouse. Anything new in the market? No, it's a live specimen in a long box. Anything new? Please tell me something new. Outlandish artifact, it moves in the Great Game. Bespeckled visitor, pay to learn. It's like the Admiral, but not. The Admiral with a mustache? Is that what that is? Because he has those speckles. Is it literally just him with a mustache? Wait. You would go to Salt Lake, you stop that. Honestly, that is totally in line with this game, though, to say something like that. I want to check as well. I have the Z story. What does Memory of Distant Shores do for me? It's just 10 echoes. Okay. It's not really doing anything for me. Okay. Not worth it. Let's grab our news, get our supplies from it. Nice. I mean, yeah. I don't really feel like we're needing much of anything. Let's go back. We're just gonna do probably one more round. Actually, 2 more rounds. Let's do 2 rounds, because if we do 2 rounds, we should be able to go buy the, whatchamacallit. We'll have enough profit to resupply all of that sort of stuff. We'll be doing well for ourselves. And we'll have enough money to buy some things. I don't know how many times we can purchase this, though, so we'll see how it goes. That's why I want to do, like, 2 trips. Make sure everything works. We could also hit the salt lands on the way back, couldn't we? We could go south of them just a bit. And then just see what's out here. Fuck it. Let's just go a little further for fun. You know, we'll hit the salt lands on the way back. We're just gonna head straight east, see what we can find, get in trouble, try to compile a couple port reports, and then zip back around to the salt lions to get our money on the way back. I think that's a more fun way of doing it, because the salt lions are really profitable, but we can only buy so much at a time, you know? I also need to check how much that sea in Vanderbilt is, so we're gonna have to go up there eventually. Okay, so we gotta go slightly down and then across. So where this guy is just like reaching around. Our terror's been reduced enough. Yeah, it's 14. We'll survive just fine. This little guy's just going in a circle, ain't he? Not even caring. Just keep on going. Hopefully he doesn't see me. He definitely sees me. Well, hopefully you don't explode. Ow. Oh shit, another light ship. Hell yeah. There's another light ship here. What do we get? Lose terror, get a Z story just like usual. Very nice. Well, this is useful. I mean, we can head straight east and get a bunch of fuel on the way back and forth, so this is an even safer route than I thought it would be. Honestly, I might get us some stealth stuff purely so we could go to the Khanate. Because the Khanate's also reasonably straight east. We could run a really profitable trade route just between here and the Khanate. I just need something with an aft. There's giant lily pads, look at that. Into the pot. Never been here before. This feels very new to me. I've never seen giant frogs. The Sea of Lilies, you don't say. Look at him! He's so cute! Have fun in your travels. I'm in so I'm gonna go right now. We'll catch the rest of the VOD. Yay! Have fun. Hope you enjoy the VOD. We will continue to enjoy ourselves. I'm not gonna go for too much longer. I just want to kind of finish up this last voyage. Discovered Nupmid Harbor. Interesting place. Okay. Never seen this before. This is so new to me. I love it. Oh, heaving ribbits. Heaving ribbit, guys. Heaving a ribbit. Wisdom. Nupmid built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Oh, is this a Khanate prison? You're never a prisoner. No, we'll pay you. Actually, this fellow says. You can always use these for another pair of hands. Only. So if I had a prisoner. Exchange a secret for a prisoner. Pay is 175! Holy shit. Scale the walls under the outflow pipes evade the guards. Secure your rescue without raising alarms, still getting by giant toads. Yeah, I'm not trying that, but I could file a port report. Not so many goings. Ships in the Khanate are most common, but you see Chilionite vessels, playthru trainings with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs deposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Irakimi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. Oh, we're pretty far already. We're near the Khanate. Oh, this is the case. Fallen London's a whiles away. I think I can afford a little bit of fuel. What the fuck is that? What, is that shark at bondage gear? Okay, sure. I'm not touching that. Terror be damned. He doesn't seem to give a shit about me if I play my cards right. That's nice. Don't worry about me. I'm not important. There you go. Perfect. You hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is a sea of voices. We're close to polytheme, where nothing is truly dead. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're not dealing with that. No, siree. No, thank you. I don't want to deal with that. We're not dealing with that. No, no. Not dealing with giant pirates. Especially not unfinished ones. Let's even go south, lose them in the lilies. Guarded by knot oracles. The fuck is the what? Why does that oracle got a knot? God. Yeah. Yeah, we could lose them and see the lilies. Good. There's a light down here. Discovered tortoise. Glassy drop of dark water, the iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. House of ancestors, tortoise. Oh, like we are in the Khanate. Oh, okay, yeah, we are in the Khanate. Okay. Well, hi, Khanate. Khan's glory. Here are the places the Khan is court, each a fortress to itself. Can we do anything? Can I do anything? Okay. Ooh. Let's see, we get a port report. Khanskar is a steely beauty, but the clan lords are ever suspicious of spies. Those gun implements are vigilant. Well, we automatically win, so pretty easy, thank you. Nice being a spy. Remove distant shores. Oh, the Khans are suspicious of us, though. Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. England's guards in gleaming uniforms, subterranean gardens of mauve and purple, hanging ornaments of scaled carmelian and jade. Statues of warrior Khans past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch it with calm distrust. It's concern here. A servant of Timon is missing. His loss a danger. There's a palace one doesn't speak of, officially a former servant of the Timon, who did not engage in gathering of strategic information, did not disappear to the Untersea port of Anne, which does not officially exist. At length you hear the servant did not look like, and strict prohibitions against pursuing him. Officially, no one in Khan's glory would have any interest, or be at all inclined to reward you with money and connections if you were to go to enough. They would not care for a report of his situation, or any information he may be able to bring home. Or retrieving information from beyond for Khan's glory. Cruise past the Clan Palaces. Khan's glory is ever steely beauty. Yeah. And turn back. A conning company passes the harbor mouth twice. An officer in red and gold uniform scrutinizes your spyglass. Best save it for another time. We can't even shop here. That's how locked off Khan's is, I guess, huh? Can't get a port report, can't get shit. Can't get shit in the conning. Can't have shit in the conning. So the unfinished are the ones with the little oars. That's a con ship, for sure. That was that area. Seems like there's more stuff I could do if I just kind of... Because this is Khan's heart. Is there more places I can dock? Oh my god, there is. Oh wow, this place is big. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely running out of fuel. Ugh. Ah, it's probably fine, right? Actually, it's almost certainly fine. We actually are pretty close to stuff. Khan's heart. London's rival. So you get commercial license. Okay, wait, let's record here. Start from the bottom and up. Gather report. 71% chance. Khanate generally assumes all foreigners are spies or worse, so it would be a shame to disappoint them, but it might be dangerous to prove them right. Pay a storyteller. Storytellers in the Square of Cedars wear brightly colored, chopped-on-like clothing with silk sashes. In contrast to the more sober and subterranean dress of the citizenry, for coin, even foreign coin, they'll sing epics of their nation's history. Purchase supplies at a ludicrous price. Yeah, eesh. Permit to buy food in copper quarter, but only poor quality and small quantities. Let's say you purchase a street vendor. Trying to purchase enough sake smoked fish to feed your crew. Purchase fuel. Time in the tea house. Seek a commercial license. The Khanate dislike merchants and they dislike foreigners. Foreign merchants are just pure excess of empathy. Perhaps sufficient bribes will pay your way to the freight quarter. Out here, surfacer. But the Conigans have been generations underground. To them, all Londoners are surfacers. Seems you need to go to Khan's glory. Nearby palaces of nobility to seek a license. Eesh, okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Failed, damn. This is, I mean, yeah. Not even a chance at a fucking port report. This shit's so ass. I think it's even east of here is where the other gal wants to go, huh? I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, let's just head back up to that area. I think we can make it to the fueled ship, and then we can kind of sell our stuff. Kind of sucks the lack of things we got, but that's fine. Cripping tendrils, do we don't know if I enter the snares. The snares. You got a dubious maelstrom? Oh, the Dubois maelstrom. Pigmo Isle is not too far. Lick a monkey crag! Why'd they name it Lick a monkey? I'm terrified as to what happens there. Let's see. Is there some light I'm detecting? Yes, there is. It'll cut into our profits, but it'll be worth it. There you go. We have fueled ourselves enough to make it all the way back to the Saltlands. At least I think 2's enough to get to the Saltlands. We'll see. We got fuel efficiency, 5%, because of the tireless mechanic. Yeah, our terror can increase. I'm not that worried about that. We're gonna have our terror go down pretty soon anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I've just realized how big I am. I am so sorry. Can I sort of smallen myself? There you go. That's better. I think that's about the best spot I could fit myself in. Try me, bitch. That's what I thought. Just I say as if I'm winning that engagement. No more. We are docked. We lost some terror. We can buy a Labora bar. We get some Sphinx stone. Goodbye. And we'll go straight all the way. Kind of stupid shooting at that thing. I should just stealth past it. That's kind of the point. Can you tell last time I played this game I had a high iron, high mirrors build? I can get straight to London. I don't even have to stop. The beauty of not giving a shit about your terror. Yeah, we basically went all that way, yeah. There's something else there I think we didn't do, which is annoying, but it's fine. Let's go see what we can manage. We've certainly used up quite a bit of resources, but we've got the echoes. We can manage our way out of here, I think. Oh, Jesus. Some things are too illegal for the customs service to accept the mystery or any of those. You know, red, I have no gift for the pirate kings or any of that. Go right ahead. I've lost suspicion. They have scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling their wriggling. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ship's biscuit. No, the scholar has invited us. The bruisers departed, thank fuck. Something has changed beneath. Another day for evening. Really quickly, let's deliver this. Gain our echoes. Here, we don't have a lot of port reports, despite my attempts. Wisdom. Bird. Did the oracles look hungry? Not really. I don't remember, at least. The salt lions. Pretty simple. Yep, and that's it, pretty much. We failed at all the other port report attempts. Or just couldn't do any port report attempts. Anyone I want. Ooh, the Presbyterian of Interest. Afternoon, madam. Looking for a gunnery officer? I help you blow up some monsters if you have me. She goes, irony and veils. Ooh. Iron and veils is pretty nice. I mean, we already have so many iron increases though. But another bit of veils. I mean... Anyways, increase our veils are nice. I think we're fine. Maybe's daughter. The never rotting dock woman purchased on a suitcase. Both she and the suitcase are noticeably cleaner than everything else in view. Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Veils, iron, and engine power. I mean... I've never seen Maybe's daughter. Try it. Fuck it. Why not? Let's see what she's like at the very least. When it comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Could I just pass it on? I don't want them distracting me from my duties. Okay. Wait. Fuel efficiency and engine power. Oh, no. I don't know. What's better? A smile and wink, a butterfly tattoo, and intense and detailed knowledge of weaponry and engines. He can increase your veils a lot. Holy shit. Increase my hearts. Let's get my lodgings real quick. Get the supplies. And push those up just slightly. Stuck to the scholar. A little present from the scholar, but very helpful. I wanted to give you something to explain. I bottled it myself. 2 supplies! Yay! A dark glass. It smells pickled, chemical, salty. Once it might have been eel flesh, but the scholar assures you that it's vital nutritionist virtues. Save it for an emergency, perhaps. Alright. Cool. Thanks, bud. That's great. Ugh. Fuel, please? Yay! Fuel! Here, let's increase our stats. We need some increases. Let's do 2 increases of hearts. I forgot that's what we use secrets for. Okay, so I got 40 of those. Increase my mirrors. Yeah, what are you doing? Forgetfulness. Seconds and thirds disappear in small, hasty morsels. He is nervous and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, madam. This, he taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion's sting. It's burned away in my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of the ships I've served on. The Implicit, the Bonnie Swan, but not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. Thinking about it, it's like fire in my skull. He gets his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me with it, but I can remember my enemy. Speak to him again to advance the story. Now it's just as far as memories he cannot recall his past. Ooh. Let's see what you've got going on, bud. An appeal. Thanks for the meal and the company. No, no wine. It makes me sleepy. Oh yes, I could sleep too easily. That's the problem. He hesitates. There's a draught I take nightly. It's a substitute for sleep. It works well enough, and it keeps me sane and upright. But I wish I could enjoy just one night's sleep if you could help me. We need a clayman from playthru. We need a mirror catch box. And we'll need to go to Hunter's Keep. I'll explain when we get there. No, I'm serious. I would owe you a great deal. Mirror catch brushes are rarely sold in London, but we found in the continent occasionally elsewhere. Interesting. Intriguing indeed. Now I have to give him stuff. I have to give him moocher salt and strange catches. The cannoneer. Holy shit. I don't know about that, yeah. Well, that gets us up to 20. Pretty much exactly what we need. We've got about 100 in profit because we went off way to the east, which cost us money. We'll spend like 3 more. We can increase our stuff real quick before I end. I mean, I think we just increase our veils, don't we? Give us some really some mind working. Of course, this, and also this. Don't forget this, never forget that. There you go. It's just a 65 fails, which isn't crazy or anything, but it's nice. It increases hearts, actually, not iron. So who increases our iron? You could increase our iron. Let's swap out our officers again. Here's how we can just speak to them. There. I know it's a little more than I wanted, but you know. East of the Connick proper in the East Central Jersey. East Central. So it's probably around here, I'd guess. That's a long way. We're gonna get all the way to Polypheme and stuff like that. We're gonna need a better ship. Whew. Okay, well, that's for later. For now, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's just about 5 o'clock, which I think is a perfect time to end. I hope everyone has a lovely day. We've had some fun stuff. This is really fun. I really want to keep playing this game, but I do want to stream it. It keeps me sane while doing so. I think next time we're going to keep doing our little... Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to do off-stream, because I do want to play a little bit more. But I'm only going to do the Sphinx run back and forth. I'm going to do it twice off-stream and then call it good. So I'm just going to do the Sphinx run twice, get us the money, and then end. So hopefully that'll help out. But yeah, thank y'all. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.